Hello, good morning. Today, the 1st of September. Oh, yes. Which means we've got 5 days left of the planning application. I don't know, stuff to send in, I suppose, from the surrounding neighbourhood, maybe, or businesses. If we click over on to, just bear with me a second. We'll just click over on to this email if I can. I've actually gone to the wrong button. Okay, there it is, I think. Can you all see this? Yes, you can. Okay, this is an email sent to me. I know I'm a bit behind because it's been a funny old week. But from the other week well-being event in Memorial Park, I came across Councillor Lucy Shires and Councillor Mel Gray and asked them about the change of planning, if they even knew about it. And I got a reply back from Lucy, which is just here. Let's have a read. Just bear with me again as I try to navigate myself around this. Okay. Hi, Claire. We spoke briefly on Saturday about the planning application for Station Road development. I have worked through it and the details of what the site will look like, for want of a better explanation. The specific details form an additional part of the application process. Specific details form, okay. I'm sure we'll find it. In this, we can see what each house will look like, where they will be positioned, and where the play space will be, among other details. I appreciate it's a lot of information which will take some time to work through. As I am currently a resident of Station Road and following previous advice from our monitoring office, Cara Jordan, I will continue to ask Councillor Gray to act as consultee on our behalf alongside Councillor Birch. Take care, Lucy. Now, if anybody knows not only where Councillor Birch is for North Walsham West, but does anyone know who he is? That's where I will leave it. Right. Oh, hello. I have clicked off of there, and guess what? I need that for this. Excuse me a second, because I'm sure you don't want to keep seeing my mug across the screen. Now, she put in or attached this. Can I get rid of this side? Maybe not. Okay, we can all see this. Can we all see this? Can you see this? Yes, you can. Right, I'm just going to move me over to here because I'm actually in the way. There you go. Now, let's have a read. Bear with me while I find it. Now that's live stream. We want this page, don't we? Okay, what's happened? I don't know. Okay, so this is what she sent me. The date was 11th of August, not necessarily when she sent it to me, but this was certainly when it was written. Propose the details of appearance, landscaping, layout and scale, matters reserved under the outline planning permission, PO 20-1251, erection of up to 54 dwellings with public open space, new vehicle access, landscaping and associated infrastructure access only. Can you tell that there's no extra car parking space in there? Location, former sports ground, Station Road, North Walsham. Dear Councillor, you might wish to be aware that the above application has been received in your ward Details of the application are now available at our website. Kind regards, Mr. Philip Rosen, Team Leader, Development Management. There's his email address and his telephone number. Right. How many people in North Walsham West has received this by post or by email? By post would probably be more acceptable, I would have thought. Okay. We're going to click on to this link and I am going to take you with me, which is this page, I do believe. Yes, there we go. We're on it. Now, here is a page. On the yellow planning permission signs that are on lampposts, I have currently counted 3 to do with Station Road, playing field. 3. That's all. It would have been really handy had they have actually took time to send these details to every single address. But I guess they wouldn't, because they don't want the negative impact that more people would know about it. And that's the gist that I generally get. Okay, the application was received on Tuesday the 29th of July. The former Sports Ground, Station Road, North Walsham. I've already said that. Pending consideration. Okay, now I have briefly taken a look at this. Now, is each one going to come up in a separate page, I wonder? Can you see this? Okay, that's good. Just checking. Just checking. Right, planning application. There it is. Look at the size of that. Now, we have, as we can see on the right-hand side, trackside park that has a skate park, a couple of parks, 3, I think. I think it has 3 separate age parks, and then it has a dog park kind of here. So we have the trackside skate park, the first playing park, second playing park, third playing park. That was given to the town council because of floodplain. You can't build on it. So it was turned into this. It's not big enough to play ball on because you've got the A149 that comes down here, as well as the Norwich B1150 that runs along here. So you can't really have a kickabout. A lot of dogs go around, even though we have a dog park here. This little lane just down here is a walkway that I often take. Over here, this greenery is just shrubbery up against the A149 bypass. And this is Station Road, playing field. Station Swim and Fitness Centre is actually this bit right here. We have a complex here, a flagship. It has its own issues with angling water and mould in some places. We have a row down here with a shop and a chippy. We have a row of houses going up here. This road is only used for buses, people that use this, and Station Road, people that live there. This is the route, Millfield Road. That's the official route in and out of Station Road. Because of this bridge right here, because this is a train track. Because of this bridge here, there's only a certain amount of height of lorries that can get underneath. This is the official way that they need to go round onto Cromer Road, to go under a bridge that is more suitable, or this bridge right here. There are two bridges, but actually this is more the official. So they come up Station Road, they come down Elsham Road, and they go under, and then they come into town. So as you can see, it's very snug, this area, very snug. Further over here, we're going to have a further 1,800 houses built. Plus, hopefully, I say hopefully because if they're going to go ahead with that, we need the link road put in first. Because these are country roads. All country roads. And they will not be able to take the volume of traffic and building materials, lorries, trucks, diggers, you name it. So they need to do the link road first before any of that commences, as far as I'm concerned, to make the lives of us North Walshamers a little bit more bearable when it starts. But for some reason, the District Council, North Norfolk Council, want to buy up all these little places. Well, not buy up, sell off all these little green spots that we have in and around North Walsham to build more houses. We have 300 odd at Munsley Road. If you look back in my playlist, you will certainly see the meetings that have been held about that and my little walk around of how beautiful it is. The fact that they will be cutting into Paston Way, walkway, which is quite renowned for ramblers and tourists because it is so beautiful, and they want to take a section of that away. So not happy about that. Then there's that also place off Hall Road where they want to build, is it 6 or 8 properties, which is behind Cedar House. They could well easily turn that into a little green area for the town because we haven't got enough. Not really, because all these little spots are just being bought up, built into, and I mean, look at all this, look. This is the only size field in North Walsham West that really could be another memorial garden, really. Because it's big enough. I mean, it's got 2 football pitches on it. I mean, it has many advantages all the way through to North Norfolk's incentive with mental health, allotments, free garden. But no, 54 houses, 27 part owned and 27 rented, I do believe. Now, if I can just go back one. Moving on to, that's going to take a, there we go. Right. Now, I just need to know what I'm doing now, because this is where I kind of get lost. Oh, no. Perfect. So if you click on documents, including comments, here we have a list. The other week when I was reading through about further documentation of I can't even remember what it was called, but this obviously is what I was looking for from that document. As you can see, there's been quite a lot of things added in. from the 29th of July, it should be. Yes, 29th of July. I will try and make this link in the About section on this video, so you can hopefully click onto it and that should take you to this, and you can certainly go through it piece by piece, but the deadline is the 5th of September. There were a few things that I looked into. It does have pictures of the house. I will try and find, is it this one? Give me a second. Let's have a look. Just double check you're still following me. Okay, still loading, so that's any minute now. There we go. Right, can you guys see this? Yeah, of course you can. Okay, this is the this is what it's going to look like. And I've gone through a few parts of it, like I say. This here is my first concern. Because of the floodplain that happens over on this side on Skate Park, they have put in this piece here, which, if I can remember what it's called, can you see that, guys? I'm not even sure I can see that. Attenuation basin. I think that's what. I think that's how you pronounce it. Now, if we can look up what that actually means, I can just. No, it's not going to let me. Okay, ATTN. Right, there we go. Now, that's the wrong page. I'm just trying to show you the meaning. Okay, let me just take you over to this page. Oh, that's even better. You followed me, good. Well, they're engineered structures designed to manage stormwater runoff, and they play a crucial role in modern urban developments, including new builds. They're also known as attenuation ponds, which will attract mozzies, dragonflies, smelly, is what I'm thinking. They're fine when they are a runoff for motorways, because really nobody is living around a motorway. But this is right next door. Right next door. So, they are temporarily hold access rainwater and controls its release into drainage systems, because we know that there's an issue there. They help prevent flooding by slowing down the flow of stormwater runoff, allowing to drain gradually and reduce the risk of overwhelming local drainage networks. Like traditional ponds, they are typically dry under normal conditions and only will full during heavy rainfall events. I'm guessing we can call that flash floods, which is quite common really in North Walsham. because the bridge that this is kind of next to floods quite badly, which is just over here, this where this train track comes down, just here, bridge floods. Was it last month or the month before? A car and a truck, I think, or something. I did see it on Facebook. Got stuck. Not quite sure what happened to the car in the end. But yeah, this is where they're going to put it. And we can pretty much see a good size scale of how big it's going to be, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4 houses. I'm guessing this is kind of car parking. We've got further car parking here. Car park. So they are roughly allowing, not quite sure what's happening here, because there's 3 houses here. So there's 2 for that one, 2 for that one, 2 or 3 for that one, 2 for that one, 2 for that one. Oh God, as you can see, is that really enough car parking? Because it's moments like when there's birthday parties, carers, they bring additional cars, and there's going to be a few bungalows put in here. I know the fire report, sorry about this, which I'll come to in a minute. Yeah, these 2 big trees are going to be gone. 12 meters each side of this hedging is going to be gone. But they're going to plant some more trees here. Why? Right, this is a leap. Anyone can tell me what a leap is? Please let me know. This is an outdoor gym right next door to a gym. When it comes to the time of, I don't know how many years it has to be, but this will all eventually come over onto town council to look after and to pay for, to renew, to upkeep. Just another park. You see, if you walk just out this way or just out this way, you walk along here under the bridge, you come into the dog park and you come into 3 other park areas with the skate park. But they're going to put another one here like it's really needed. We have this here, I don't know what it is. It says LA. No idea. And Grasscrete. What is it? What is this? As you can see, there's going to be a walkway, I imagine, through these trees, which is going to encourage people to park in the car park of the swimming centre and gym and walk through, because they can't do it on this road. They will not be able to park on this road. These are meant to be the tall houses in the middle. But every single back garden is going to be, it's like Legoland, isn't it? And as you can see along here, number 10, all of these are going to be straight on the back of these houses that for many years, many tens of years, they've had this beautiful landscape and quietness. And now they're going to have a back garden and houses directly on the back of their garden. So let's get back to this area. Are you following me? Yes, brilliant. There was one other thing that I wanted to show. Yeah, water butt locations, charging, EV charging locations. I've taken a look at all local area. Oh, let's have a look at this one, because I definitely did not click on this one. Okay, well, we have a turning square and a turning square. We're going to have a bench, a spring rider, a litter bin, and stepping post. That is what they class as a park. And that is going to be placed here. I cannot even understand where that is placed. Okay, on this, so they're going to have two parks. They're going to have a further bench, bin, roundabout, a basket swing, a seesaw, a slide, a multiplayer unit, more stepping posts, and another spring thing. There. Gym plan. Parallel bars, cross trainer, chin up, chest press, ab station. Oh, and another bench, look, so you can watch. Let's just get rid of these bits. Okay, site plan. That is the site plan. This is the like a power station or something, where they expect the lorries to come around here, pull into this bit, and then reverse into here. I know there's even plans for how they're meant to drive down this road when they do such. But look at that. Is that going to be fenced in? Is that even going to be safe? They're just... And if it's going to dry out and we do have flash floods, is that going to be able to cope? Because it's very near these houses and road and the train track. This is Weaver's Way, where all the ramblers come. So I mean, it's that's their idea of coping with this floodplain, obviously. So we're going to have that small park here, which in the scales of things is pretty small. That's pretty small. So we're going to have this green area. And we're going to have this green area that I would imagine nobody is going to be able to have access to, because surely that's going to be dangerous. Isn't that going to carry like a lot of bugs? Like, well, the first one that comes to mind is legionnaires, but shh. Now let's see if I can find the last piece that I want to show you before I sign off and hopefully put this in for everybody to be able to see. Oh, there we are, fire statement. That's just the other thing that I would like to. There you go, the fire statement. The road layout accommodates a fire strategy of 20 metres by 45, whose length for all private drives. Not taking into consideration parked cars. These are going to be green verges that are going to be ruined because cars are going to park on them, because they're work vans. They're going to be parked on, because it's already happening now. So we know that these are going to be ruined. Any parking on this road, anything that is kind of half and half. How is a fire truck meant to get down there all the way to within this area? I mean, fire safety point of view, I mean, people could say, well, that can happen about any roads. Well, no, these roads are designed to get smaller and smaller and smaller in width-wise. So and then you've got the binman that's meant to somehow get through on these small roads. I guess what I'm going to have to do is have a little walk around some of the new builds that have already been built and see how they run, to see whether or not they are actually appropriate. Because I mean, it's 54 houses for this area. Maybe, I don't know, 27 houses too many, let's say. I mean, since the big sell-off from Thatcher to do with the houses, you know, it's all gone into private hands and shareholders. So this is all about money. This is all about profit. Even their building of the houses. Let me show you. I'm still trying to look for the Anglian Water. Because the cost that they're implementing has been blacked out. I forgot what I was looking for. Menopause. Oh yeah, the houses, right. Let's pick a house. Let's pick a house. Okay, this is one of the houses. Curb appeal? No. Looks like a Lego house. Probably a cheap house. There is another picture of the, let me just, give me a second. You really need to all go through this. I strongly urge, it's not the one. Hang on a sec. I'm getting completely sidetracked now. Okay. Boundary treatment plan. What does that even mean? There is a picture here somewhere of the like Flintstone sort of style. No, that isn't the one. I guess they are going to probably put those ones in these areas to make it look nice on entry. Where is the Yeah, water butts. See, all these new builds get water butts. I think they get free, a lot of them, don't they get free sheds as well? I'm sorry, I cannot find what I came across the other day. Where are you? Was it within the flagship supporting statement? That's quite a lot to read. Thing is, they always give you a deadline of I think it's kind of less than a month. I mean, this went up on what, the 11th? And they want everything back in by the 5th September. So that's what, 3 weeks. Straight away, I can see here that something has been blacked out again. Let's see if it's to do with cost. No, it's possibly their details, I would have thought. There was definitely something to do with, I mean, why are these blacked out? Why have you blacked all that information out? Oh, this computer. But Anglian Water was going to charge each dwelling a certain amount. And that was, this damn thing. Now the tests. Probably gone too far. They've not really added flood zone 1, flood zone 2, flood zone 3. What did we click on? They make things so bloody small, don't they? Infiltration rate. So they're all construction, deep excavation, buried unknown surfaces. Way, you've gone too far. Let's go back to that. Oh, the size of that. It'll be 1.6 meters deep. That's enough to drown somebody. I'm not. Infiltration basin. I've got this lovely green area, green verges. They're just going to be parked on, aren't they? We've got these little blue things. What are these little blue things, I wonder? Silkways. That's a lot of silkways, isn't it? There's a lot of silkways. If that's what these are silkaways. I've got to hope they're going to work. Guess these are where the drains are going to go. My word. Let's go down. So it pretty much tells me they're very aware of the water issues, the flooding issues. They are very aware of the flooding issues that potentially is there. Right, on that note, every time I think, right, I'm going to leave it, I think, oh, what's this one? There we go, look. In 2008, sorry, there was one planning application for the site on North Norfolk Public Portal, including new education facility in 2008. I don't know what that was. And a scheme for 76 dwellings in 2019. The most relevant is the current approved outline application for 54. 54. There's, in one paper, in one white paper, I read that there was 1,200, just over 1,200 on the waiting list for North Walsham. They're building 18, they're planning to build 1,800 in Northwest North Walsham. And yet they want to buy into all these little small areas inside North Walsham to cram them with more houses. And we still have the issue of the water problems, flooding problems. Oh, I've just got rid of that, haven't I? Hang on, let me just bring that up again. Sorry about that. I mean, it's not a contaminated land. God, this is so much to go through. So much to go through. And I've only just started. Only just started. But there you have it. What's this part? Look at all that. All this work that they put into this. Say that. 1 in 1,000, 1 in 1,000. Oh, the gas pipes. That's not going to show us, is it? District Ward. No, we can't click onto these things. Can we actually click onto these? No. Yes. No. Ward Council consultation date 11th of August. So this was all done on the 11th of August when they put the planning permission out there. '11th of August. Consultation day, 11th of August. No, there wasn't. Consultation date, Monday, 11th of August. When? When did this happen? When did this happen? Because North Walsham Town Council didn't advertise that. I mean, they've done the one over at Munsley Road with the 360 proposed houses. They had all the plans and everything. That didn't happen here for North Walsham's football field, because I'd have gone to it and I would have recorded it. That didn't happen. Which puts doubt in did these things actually happen on the day? Right. I think we are coming up for an hour. And that is as much as I can read, little at a time. But right, what I will do is I will try and take that link and I will put it in the box below. So if you just see underneath the title, click more, and hopefully that's where it will be. I encourage everybody to click onto it, look at it, and to put their feelings forward for this build, because North Walsham West can do with a playing field. Just a playing field. Doesn't need, keep the goalposts, but not this, I don't feel. Whereas if they did it on and included it in the 1800, and the S106 can still go ahead with the football, North Walsham Football Club. But the Paston Way and all that was in the S106 and the library, that's all very nice buying off, but I don't think that was enough for this. And I'm very interested to see the S106 to the 1800 that they're going to build over there, as well as the, 3 hectare or 7 hectare industrial estate. I want to see more being put back into this town, including keeping our already existing green spaces, including this one. The North Walsham Town Council is sitting on a few hundred thousand. They could have used that money to perhaps buy Station Road, because it's the Paston Foundation. They could have done that. They could be doing the same with what's at the back of theirs, with that other build. But they need to start protecting what we have already got within North Walsham and keeping it, not selling it off, not building on it. Build on the outer, but leave the inner. Because before long, we're going to have nothing. Absolutely nothing. And if it wasn't for the floodplain, the skate park would have had houses on it by now. Right, on that note, I shall say cheerio, and I'll catch you later. Oh, and by the way, keep an eye out for the old booklet from the Black Swan Theatre and Pub. Some new dates coming up. Also, keep an eye out on the new North Walsham Business Association that is going to be happening pretty soon. And apart from that, I'll catch you later. Bye for now.